So I had this strange experience a few years ago that might give you a little insight on how not to treat young, small children that you don't know. So, you might be wondering what these pecans are for. Well, I was at Fall Creek Falls State Park in Tennessee a few years ago, and we were staying on a cabin beside the lake. And then up a slight rise from the lake is a road, which we were playing football in. That is me and my cousins and my two brothers. So we were playing football, and there were these kids from the adjacent cabin. They were running around playing on the concrete, just, you know, playing tag probably. And we heard one of them call one of their friends' name Harrison. So we're like, that's not his name, Harrison. And so every time Harrison would run down below us as we were playing football, we would call, Harrison! Harrison! Hey Harrison! 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 Apparently Harrison didn't like us calling out his name, which is a friendly thing to do. So he went and told his mom. So we were sitting there playing football up on the concrete. And here comes his mom out of the cabin. So we're looking down and we see her trudging up the hill with a determined face. We were kind of worried. And she came up and was like, so I hear you've been calling my son names. We didn't quite agree with that, but we accepted the fact that we did call her son's name. She told us that we had scared him and that he came and told her because he was scared. And just about at that point, I looked past her down the hill, and peeking around the door of the cabin are these three little heads, Harrison and his two siblings or friends, peeking around the door, watching his mom interrogate us about saying his name. And that really peeved me. I mean, he was just watching his mom interrogate us for just calling him a name. It kind of peeved me, to tell the truth. And so he was just sitting there watching. And then his mom left, and we were kind of embarrassed in retrospect about the fact that we were calling her son's name out to him. Because, I mean, we didn't know him, and he was a young child. Probably did scare him, so that is how not to interact with children you don't know. So the moral of this story is, if your name is as goofy as Harrison, I mean, Harrison? Really? Harrison? I mean, that's just a goofy name. Harrison. What'd you say? But to any Harrisons watching, I'm just joking. But seriously. I wouldn't want to be called that either. No, not that. Just say it. Just say it. I wouldn't be one. I wouldn't want to be called that either. I don't like that. I wouldn't. And the moral of this story is, when in doubt, just don't call him Harrison. Because Harrison's a dumb name. What was I supposed to say after that?